Hello and welcome to Pushing Back, Ukraine Daily Brief. As the war enters its 921st day, these are the main developments from the past 24 hours. The update from the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. Russia has lost approximately 618,960 troops in Ukraine since the beginning of the war. The number, which has not been independently verified, includes 1,360 casualties over the past day. According to the released Ukrainian figures, Russia lost 10 tanks, 35 armored combat vehicles, 18 artillery systems, 36 drones, 21 cruise missile, 47 vehicles, and 9 pieces of special equipment. The Russians launched 175 combat clashes and carried out 56 airstrikes, including 61 anti-aircraft missiles on the territory of Ukraine. They also used 498 kamikaze drones and carried out 2,800 attacks on the positions of Ukrainian troops and settlements using various types of weapons. In its latest intelligence update, the UK's Ministry of Defence reports the Russian government is introducing a new military training module for 15 to 18-year-olds as part of a wider effort to militarize and instill patriotism in the country's youth. The new program, Foundations of Security and Defense of the Motherland, aims to prepare teenagers for military service and strengthen traditional values. This initiative is part of a broader government strategy to raise the prestige of military service and counter perceived ideological threats from Russia's geopolitical competitors. In its latest intelligence update, the Institute for the Study of War. Iran is expected to imminently deliver ballistic missiles to Russia to support the Russian invasion of Ukraine. Russian President Vladimir Putin gave an interview to Mongolian outlet Unudu ahead of his visit to Mongolia on September 2 to 3, emphasizing historical and modern Russian-Mongolian relations and current trilateral economic and energy initiatives with Mongolia and the People's Republic of China. Russian and Mongolian officials indicated that the International Criminal Court warrant for Putin's arrest will not impact Putin's ongoing visit to Mongolia, despite Mongolia's legal obligation to enforce this warrant. Russian authorities detained Leningrad Military District Deputy Commander Major General Valery Muminzanov on corruption charges on September 2. Russian forces recently regained lost positions east of Koronivo amid continued Ukrainian assaults in Kursk Oblast on September 2. Russian Ministry of Defense officials are highlighting Russian military training capabilities, likely in an attempt to promote military recruitment and as part of long-term efforts to rebuild the Russian officer corps. Russian occupation officials announced the start of the school year in occupied Ukraine, highlighting Russia's various efforts to coup the educational system and forcibly Russify and militarize Ukrainian children and youth. Russian forces recently advanced in the Siversk, Chasiv Yar, and Pokrovsk directions and southwest of Donetsk city. In Zelensky's nightly address he spoke about 3 key areas. Firstly, educational initiatives and school safety. He introduced MRIA, a new educational app aimed at supporting Ukrainian students, teachers, and parents, similar to the DIA app. The government is focused on building school shelters, providing buses, and ensuring a safe learning environment through the Safe School program. The new school year has begun with over 2 million children attending classes in person, and another million in a mixed format. Secondly, visit and support from the Netherlands. During a visit to Zaporizhzhia, Zelensky and the Dutch Prime Minister discussed critical support for Ukraine, including strengthening air defense, supplying F-16s, and providing necessary weapons and equipment. The Netherlands also committed to becoming a patron of Zaporizhzhia, focusing on infrastructure, protection, and humanitarian aid. Lastly, resilience and development amidst war. Despite the ongoing war, Ukraine continues to develop and innovate. The introduction of the MRIA app exemplifies the country's commitment to advancing education. He expressed pride in Ukraine's resilience and thanked the Ukrainian people and international supporters for their efforts in defending the nation and aiding its progress. Thanks for following today's updates. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. We'll return tomorrow with the latest news on the ongoing conflict.